Thank you, brothers and sisters. We welcome you on Saturday evening meeting of Shankar Lodge, Delhi. We are privileged today that Brother Pradeep Mahapatra is among us, and he will share his thoughts on the topic our approach to truth. Brother Mahapatra has joined the Theosophical Society in the 1974 at the age of 18 years. और ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा पार्टिसिपेट करते रहे सोसाइटी की एक्टिविटीज में 1992 से जब वो पहली बार अडयार गए। ये उत्कल थियोसॉफिकल फेडरेशन के विभिन्न पदों पे रहे हैं और काफी समय तक फेडरेशन के सेक्रेटरी भी रहे हैं और वर्तमान में ये वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हैं और ये इंडियन सेक्शन के क्या नाम असिस्टेंट जनरल सेक्रेटरी रहे हैं 3 साल तक और लास्ट ज्वाइंट जनरल सेक्रेटरी रहे टीएस इंडियन सेक्शन के। बाय प्रोफेशन ही इज एन एडवोकेट एंड ही हैज एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेटेड इन लीगल प्रोफेशन फ्रॉम 1986 to 2013। तो अब मैं ब्रदर को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि प्लीज आइए और टॉक दीजिए। Brother Mahapatra ji, please.
Good afternoon to you all, brothers and sisters. Namaste. Particularly, I am very much grateful to Brother Rajiv Mathurji and also President of Federation, Dr. Rajiv, and other members, like very senior members like Shuklaji and others also. It is my great privilege that to speak a few words or thoughts before you. So to say share you, आपका साथ कुछ बात करेंगे जैसा ट्रूथ के बारे में। तो ट्रूथ क्या है? What is truth? इसका बारे में we will discuss, we will share our thoughts which is available. But it is to me, I have not experienced what is truth. So my topic was our approach to truth. I am starting with a very simple story that somebody will ask you to experience the top of Mount Everest. For him, he has not visited Mount Everest. So it is a difficult thing for him to explain the beauty, the serenity of the Mount Everest. जो ऊंचाई पर है, वहां पर तो कभी नहीं गया, तो कैसे उनको पता होगा? मेरा हिंदी तो इतना नहीं है, जो बनारस में 4-5 साल थे उसी में कुछ मुझे बोलने के मिला था चांस, इसलिए इसमें थोड़ा आपको साथ टूटी मुटी हिंदी बोलते हूँ। So what I am going to tell you relating to the truth, like describing Mount Everest from experience gained by others who reach the top of the Mount Everest. Like that, I will explain not exactly my experience of truth, but how to approach the truth, like how to reach the Mount Everest. मैं तो अभी तक भौली हमारा जो हिमालयन स्टडी सेंटर है वहां तक गया, तो वहां तो बहुत दूर की बात है. सो इट इज ए for me not possible now to reach Mount Everest. So or same thing to gain experience of the truth. In theosophical literature, as a student, we have a motto that there is no religion higher than truth. Side by side, Krishnamurti also mentioned several times, truth is a pathless land. Truth is a pathless land. हमारा जो है मोटो सत्यत नास्ति परो धर्म. सत सबसे ऊंचे पर है. So, as a member of Theosophical Society, we are must aware that we are all seekers of the truth. ढूंढ रहे हैं सत्य. We are searching the truth. So, as a seeker of truth, the more we study the available scriptures with us, the consciousness within us will be naturally unfolded, naturally the wisdom will come to us, and truth will be seen to everybody. Each one will gain that truth. So for that we must have to serious, sincere, honest in our approach. So our approach to the truth is with all seriousness, with all sincerity, with all devotion, seriousness. The approach to know the truth by oneself will start from the reading of scriptures, study. It may be theosophical literature, theosophical scripture, or other books. But HBB quotation I should mention, the secret doctrine can lead you to truth, but the words in the secret doctrine are not truth. Blavatsky is not the truth. The teachings of the J. Krishnamurti, Buddha, our masters would lead us to truth, but the words in their teachings, what they express, are not the truth. This point we should be aware. The words, teachings given by the masters, Buddha, great rishis, Patanjali, Yoga Vasishtha, Valmiki, all these words are helpful to us to lead us to truth, but these words are not truth to us, particularly to us. It is their first-hand knowledge. Knowledge, Krishnamurti, it is his own experience, it is his own first-hand knowledge. Valmiki, Vasishtha, Patanjali, Buddha, they have given their first-hand knowledge. And we, the student of Theosophy, if we go through those scriptures, it is our second-hand experience. But if we really want to perceive the truth, know the truth, then our whole life, our whole consciousness will be unfolded. And unfolded, how it looks like? It is full of peace, love, compassion. So initially we have to take the help of scriptures, which like by the most. Suppose I like most the Mahatma letter, so I can take it. Somebody like Advaita Master, he or she can take it. Any books, Gita, Bhagavad, Quran, anybody can take any scriptures which somehow or other attracted him, somehow or other helped him to understand, to create some kind of inspiration within our heart. जो उसका अंदर में कुछ इंस्पायर करेगा वही किताब उनको चूज करना होगा. There should not be any direction from any authority. The authority may be our president of the lodge, federation, or Indian section. No, you read this book. Unless you read this book, you cannot proceed. So that should not be there. So mere knowledge in the scriptures have not helped the human being till today. It has not helped him to become happy, to become peaceful, become loving. Mere knowledge. We are going through this. We are going through the scriptures in three ways, because our ancestor told us that you read Gita, you read Ramayana, Purana, Shastras, it will help you. So we are following it, blindly following it. Then the mundane society, they are also telling us, you read. There are many parayana going on, Bhagavad Parayana, etc., etc. So we are following it. Lastly, because some book created some kind of interest, so it created my curiosity, my interest. So I am attracted that book. So that is also I am following it. Therefore, one should not make theosophic books another knowledge, which one will call theosophical knowledge. This is one hurdles in our theosophical activities. We are weekly after week, we are following our theosophical text without any kind of spiritual unfoldment within us. So in a weekly meeting at a large levels, we shall be very careful not making theosophy a theory, a set of concept. If we do so, it is creation of another knowledge, another kind of knowledge. But the knowledge in theosophy, that is important. The knowledge in theosophy can transfer, can transform, can change a person who will become more loving, more caring, more tenderer in his relationship. When it changes the life, when it changes the life, you will be more loving person with your family, with your friends, with your relatives. The same knowledge which you are gaining by changing yourself, it becomes the wisdom. The more you have the wisdom, then it will be helpful you to nearer the truth. Your approach truth will be more easy. So, brethren, let us continue. There are two types of knowledge. One, available in literature. You will be a very learned person, geography, history, physics, chemistry. You will be a doctor, you will be a lawyer, you will be a very good professor in philosophy. All these are knowledge you will gain from one type of books. There are another type of books in which you will gain a second-hand knowledge, by which if you will take your attempt, तो आपको थोड़ा स्पिरिचुअली डेवलपमेंट होगा. दो तरफ किताब है आपका पास. एक है आपको मंडेन वर्ल्ड में आपको knowledgeable hoga, you will be a doctor, you will be a scientist, you will be a professor in a different subject, you will be a lawyer. But another type of books in which you will be a very spiritual person if you made a particular attempt to do that. So these two types of books available with you. Side by side, you can go with all these scriptures as well as your profession. If you make an honest attempt, that you can proceed with both the books. A disciple asks a guru, Sadguru, Master, I have read all books. I have knowledge in science, physics, chemistry. I have knowledge in geography, history, but I have no wisdom. Then Guru told him, the wisdom I cannot give you. I can give you books to read. I can give you literature to study, but I cannot give you wisdom. It is wisdom which you will acquire by your effort. I can guide you. I can help you in your spiritual unfoldment of your divine faculties. But that I cannot help you to to unfold. It is you who is to unfold your. So the pertinent point is, जो आपको बताने वाला हूँ, एक philosophy professor, he can deliver a very good speech on Lord Buddha, but he cannot be a Buddha, or he cannot be a spiritual person. Forget about Lord Buddha like Ananda or other disciples of Buddha. So that is the knowledge we require. Which knowledge we will have to convert into wisdom. Then the truth is there. So let us continue. In Theosophy, there are many scriptures written by many authors, from Blavatsky, Alcott, then Animation, Radhavarnya. Many authors, we are very prone to quote. Blavatsky said so and so, Alcott said so. Animation, Leadbeater, all these things. They are experienced, they are first-hand knowledge. We are only quoting. As a student of a history student, you must be aware. There was a book in my college life written by somebody known as Mombal. So our teacher told us he is a master of quotation. Every word, sentence, you will find the quotation from here and there. So like this. So the knowledge which we gain from the theosophical literature, theosophical system, it is only remain as knowledge to us. We have not made any effort how to convert it to wisdom. एक आपको छोटी सी सेंटेंस बताने वेरी पर्टिनेंट प्रेग्नेंट सेंटेंस है. Oneness of life. Life and spirit is indivisible. ये सेंटेंस आपको जहां भी जाएंगे आपको मिलेंगे theosophical literature, but it is only a mere knowledge. The next moment, if we see another person told you some, you have irritation, you have no feeling that that person is your part of yourself, because oneness of life. Because life within him and within you is one. That is oneness of life. And that is not divisible. It is individual. Our great rishis told us. But as it is remain as a knowledge, mere knowledge, we have remain as such. We are not making any effort to transfer it, this knowledge into wisdom. So it is a mere knowledge to us. But when one begin to see the limitation within, limitation of small little self, as we are a student of Theosophy, many Theosophy brothers are here, the four quadrangle, physical body, etheric body, and emotional body and lower mental body, known as quadrangle. In this quadrangle, this small little self has very limitation activity. We are confined to these four corners of this personality. Can we go beyond that? Can we break this limitation of a personality? ये जो बंधन है, तोड़ देंगे कैसे? Can we analyze it? Can we go beyond the personality? ये जो personality है, इसको ऊपर जा सकेंगे क्या? And if we make an effort and attempt to transform ourselves from personality to individuality, then this statement of life, individual oneness of life, will slowly become an wisdom to us. That is the truth to us, because we have the personality, we have to change ourselves to go beyond the personality. So for us now, it is futile to be satisfied with the statements written in books like Upanishad, Gita, Quran, Bible, secret doctrine, at the feet of master, etc., unless we transform those knowledge into wisdom. One can give beautiful lectures by preparing notes from here and there in different books, write good articles based on the books, but that is not enough. That will not create any kind of wisdom. People, the listeners will appreciate us. Oh, very good speech you have given. Very good article you have wrote. But it depends the way you transform yourself, transform your nature, knowledge to wisdom. As you have still within you the pride, the prejudice, selfishness, the jealousy, self-centeredness, then your approach is not correct. Approach to truth is not correct. Therefore, teachings of a teacher, whether it is Blavatsky, Buddha, Krishnamurti, or the teacher himself, is not the truth. Is not the truth of the teachings. Teachings and teacher, they are not the truth. The greatest respect to the teacher is to take his words into your own heart, ponder over it, analyze it, and convert it into wisdom by way of practicing in your daily life. Your life without daily life, no existence. Brethren, your life without daily life, no existence. Your family is the now American would-be elect President Biden, Joe Biden said, your family is your beginning, middle, as well as end. So also our family, yourself is your temple. Daily life is your life in which you will convert yourself, transform yourself, and unfold your consciousness. Otherwise, there is no question of going outside to change yourself. So, another story, a teacher who is a doctor by profession went to a village. The villagers are affected by a very peculiar type of disease. Nobody cured them. So this spiritual teacher who is a doctor, he has some knowledge. So he has given some medicine and advised them, you take this medicine so that you will be cured. The villagers will be cured. Then when the improvement of conditions of the villagers started, so the teacher left. Then after 1 year, the teacher again returned to the village to observe what was going on. Then he marked no improvement. These villagers are same suffering from different kinds of disease, the peculiar disease. Then he marked the villagers are only worshipping the teacher, preparing a picture of the teacher and worshipping him. And whatever words he has given to the villagers, वो इसको भी वो आरती करते हैं, but they are not taking the medicine. So that is the mistake. So the teacher told me, what you are doing? You are worshipping me and my words, but you are not taking medicine. Same thing. If we worship the books written by whether Patanjali, whether Blavatsky, whether Krishnamurti or Buddha, and also their portraits, then nothing will happen to us. Lord Buddha, kindly imagine, Lord Buddha told no Murti Puja, no statue should be there. But we are now more often, we are worshipping Lord Buddha portraits here and there, everywhere. So that is the reason our efforts should be in proper way. True teacher says, true teacher always tried to raise the consciousness of the disciple, raise the intelligence, buddhi of the people. That is the reason Buddha says, don't follow me blindly. Don't follow me blindly. So our attempt is to convert this knowledge into wisdom daily by observation, by alertness, by awareness, which is the correct approach for truth. So सत्य को जानने के लिए आपको ऑब्जर्व करना होगा, आपको अलर्ट रहना होगा, आपको जागृत रहना होगा. तो आप जो ज्ञान मिल रहे हैं आपको इसको प्रज्ञा में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, जैसे आपका नेचर चेंज हो जाएगा, आपको योर नेचर विल बी कन्वर्टेड बाय योर विजडम. Then when wisdom is there, you will be nearing the truth. Let us observe a beautiful flower. One can see its beauty because flower is very beautiful. If one can see the beautiful flower, waterfalls, setting sun, rising sun, also the fragrance of that little flower. That is there. One can see. But when one can see the beauty of life in every form, whether that form is a divine or whether that form is a beast around you, then that is the wisdom. When you see the beauty of a beast or a divine person, within that form you see the beauty, you see the very divine faculty within that. So that is the wisdom. Another story I am telling you. There is a tree, beautiful tree, and different forms of life observing the tree. Different forms of life observing the tree. A worm, insect. That insect observing that it is a tree is very good for me to take or to use it as food. मेरा खाद्य हो जाएगा. Then there is a bird observing it that it is very good for my residence. Then another monkey is animal kingdom better position. Or it can be a very gymnasium. I will jump here by this branch to that branch. Then a man, I can take rest in summer. It will be another umbrella. But the plant itself, the tree itself, it has his own vision because he is in animal kingdom. For the first time in the evolutionary journey, he marked the rising sun, and there are some feelings what Jagdish Chandra Bose told to us. So the observation of the plant is to unfoldment of his consciousness. जो पेड़ होता है ना, उनका भी जीवन है ना, उनका भी लाइफ है, उनका चेतना विकास होने के लिए वो भी उनका अंदर में रहता है. So the observation of different forms of life, you can see in a different manner. But when a man on the path, if we are an ideal man, if we are an aspirant or in a path, we have to realize the divine center within our own heart, not only within our heart, within the life of other forms which is near you. Then only you can be a self-realized person or a realized the truth. You can reach the top of the Everest. So the quest for truth must be practical, not abstract. Means only metaphysical wordings, oratory speech, article writing is not sufficient. Not sufficient. You have to be more practical in your effort, in your attempt, so that you can unfold your consciousness. One must have the inclination to realize the truth in one's own consciousness. You have to realize the truth in your own heart, in your own effort. Let us observe now our own consciousness. We are sitting here, many brethren are in the live conference. Let us observe. Where is our mind, whether it is listening to the speaker or moving here and there. Then what we are, our nature is full of anger, jealousy, prejudice, self-centeredness, etc. This is now truth for us. Don't imagine the top of the Mount Everest or realization of truth, self-realized person. Let us observe where we are now. कहाँ पर हम है, क्या मेरा चेतना में है, मेरा चेतना में एंगर है, जेलसी है, सेल्फ सेंटर्डनेस है, प्रिजुडिस है, ये सब मेरा चेतना में है, मेरा कॉन्शियसनेस में it is all now full. This is now truth for me. So from here I will start. Can we observe our nature objectively? Like watching in the mirror, can we observe our nature? That is a truth to me. Can you observe my nature? Myself, I will observe my nature, which is a Mahatma, it is a very difficult task for the human beings. Yesterday, we have a Mahatma letter study class. There, Mahatma told, to observe yourself is a very difficult task. Don't observe us. First, observe yourself. Then one will find the change. When you observe yourself, your consciousness, then consciousness will be unfolded. And you will mark there will be change. So that is so, brethren, our approach to truth depends upon the understanding of one's own life as well as other life around him. Of course, guidance will receive, guidance will get guidance for the senior student of the school, Theosophical School, Theosophical Society. We will get guidance from the different scriptures available with us. That is, but the attempt, the effort to look within objectively, attempt should be made by oneself, to know oneself. The life is not only human life, kindly see, the life is not only human life, there are myriads of life, different forms of life, environment, then the air, all these are within, around us. So we have to observe all these things. One should be more affectionate, compassionate, loving towards other forms of life. Not only human life, plant life, then animal life, then the environment, everything is available with us. Because without them, human being cannot survive. So that is to be looked after. So our approach to truth, based on the unfoldment of divine wisdom within us, which is one's own in one's daily life. So we have to make effort, attempt to observe ourselves objectively, as if we are looking in a mirror to us, see what are the ingredients of our consciousness, then there will be change. The real test, brethren, is when our behavior will be changed. By simple gaining knowledge, no question of any change in our behavior. When the knowledge converted into wisdom, that is reflected in behavior, our behavior with others, with other brethren in our laws or federation, how we behave with him, how we interact with him, all these, and this is the mark of change, a spiritual person. The more one unfold the wisdom, the more and more we will be nearer the truth, which is not outside but within our own heart. With these words, Brother giving a very patience hearing, hoping I have given share some of thoughts which will be somehow other helpful to each one. Thank you. Thank you, brothers. Now we can discuss or we can have some share our thoughts which we have gained in our life. Because sharing of thought, sharing of experience is helpful.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother
Yeah.
Pradeep Matraji. I would request if some member wants to contribute or ask a question, please go ahead.
I understand that truth has the levels. As Mahatma Gandhi in his book has written, if you want to learn my latest teachings, read my latest books. So the truth has the levels. I have a short story on this, example which I give to the students. A man went to a house and he asked, पूछा हम कहाँ हैं? Where are we? House owner says, we are on the seashore. हम समुद्र के किनारे हैं. This man looked around, he couldn't find any sea. He said, you are making a fool of me. There is no sea here. The house owner says, here are certain steps, please climb some steps. He climbed 10, 15, 20 steps, and on the side of the house, he started seeing the sea beach. And he says, I have seen the sea beach, but there is no sea. House owner says, all right, climb some more steps. He climbed another 15, 20 steps. And from the top of the house beyond, he found a wild ocean. Now, when he was downstairs, he was not wrong. The truth was at that level. So truth has got the levels, and we have to keep rising to get the highest truth. Thank you.
Thank you, brother Kanu Kailash. Thank you. Yes, brother, please.
Nothing more to speak. Anybody can.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it was a beautiful said and very good discourse. What I have understood is that the man has to search the truth himself only, and he can take the help of people or books, but it is all practice. He has to do the practice of certain techniques and do the introspection and find out the truth by observation, by raising the consciousness level. Because we don't try to think, we continue in a we have SR connections. We continue to live the life mechanically.
Yes,
Once
right.
we stand and stare and introspect, then the conscious level, and these books are there simply aids. And the whole hard work the person has to do himself.
Right.
So, yeah. So that I have understood. So I just wanted to thank you for such a nice discourse, sir. Thank you very much.
सीधे सर नमस्ते.
Namaskar ji, namaskar sir. Namaskar.
सीधे सर नमस्ते. सर आप अनम्यूट करिए. अनम्यूट. हाँ सर आता है चला जाता है.
हाँ आपका काम. Any question is there? And
ಅதான் ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಹಲೋ, ಇದ್ಯಾರೋ ಹೋದ್ರು.
Hello, Shinde ji, unmute yourself. To
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕೇನಾ?
हाँ yes right.
Hello.
Yes sir.
I am talking from Bangalore, and one of the members of Theosophical Society of Karnataka. We have learnt that J. Krishnamurti has said, empty your mind from all prejudices. But you have said that the all scriptures, maybe Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gnanavasishta, anything like that, they help us to find out the path. But whereas Krishnamurti has told us to come out of all our prejudices. So what is your opinion about this?
Okay sir. Now the question is not only Krishnamurti. Yes.
not
हाँ सर. सर आप कुछ बताएंगे क्या?
Hello.
Hello.
So there is some connection problem. Your voice is not audible. सिंधे सर आपका voice audible नहीं हो रहा है. हाँ brother, the question is, we have many scriptures. What Krishnamurti told us, right, that is also correct. Not only Krishnamurti, all rishis and sages in the past, they have also mentioned. In the voice of silence, it is told to us that mind is the slayer of the real, slay the slayer. What is that? Krishnamurti says, clean the mind, open the mind. But Blavatsky says that mind is the slayer of the real, slay the slayer. That is also another kind of controlling. Everything depends upon you, how you control your mind. Once you silence, control, open your mind, then only the buddhi, intelligence will come to you. So before reaching that level, suppose I am a student of class 1, I have no knowledge of mind, I have not yet developed the mind, what is within the mind. I have, as a student of standard 1, I have teacher given me the dotted line. You write A, B, C, you write all these things, wording, etc., etc., because that will help us. In Adipita Master, Mahatma also told same thing to Krishnamurti. This Adipita Master is like a dotted line. You have to start your writing. The time will come when there will be no record of rolling papers for you to write the A, B, C, D or a sentence. That is the time. So the same thing. Initially, you required the books, you require the scriptures to become an ideal person. Then only you will reach the level, other levels, and this opening of the mind, cleaning the mind, and silencing the mind. It is a very higher level stage, because that was once happened. The intelligence, buddhi, divine faculty will come within you. But what stage you are, brother? What stage you are? Suppose you are in the stage of say about in the graduation or PG level, you are going to complete your MA, then you have the PhD, then a teacher. So you have to do a lot of work at that level. But if I am a student in the class 1, so I require the rolling papers to write A, B, C, D beautifully. But the time will come, you have to discard everything. Because everything is within your heart. But to reach that level, you required your. Krishnamurti never mentioned, denounce the path, spiritual path or purification. The purification words he mentioned several times. That purification requires, unless you purify your bodies, your Krishnamurti never mentioned different bodies. He mentioned in the consciousness there are emotion, there are anger, jealousy. But in theosophical literature, you will detail you have given to you. What is the astral body? What is in the lower mental body? What is your mental, physical body? All this is given clearly. So I am quoting last for your understanding. To understand one J.K. Patnaik, who is head of the KFA Cuttack, he told when we are the students, not particularly me, I have never met him, but he told, to understand Krishnamurti, you have to understand Theosophy first, Theosophy literature first. So Theosophy given a broader horizon. From top to, from bottom to top you can go. If it does that purification of mind, control of the mind, or open the mind, discard all the gurus and all these things, it is for those who are standard 1 student. It will be very difficult for them. हाँ सर, आप कुछ बोलने वाले हैं सर? सर बोलिए आप सर.
Hello. Thank you, sir. What you have said is exactly correct. See, there is some confusion among our Theosophical Society members to know about Krishnamurti's teachings and other the writings in the Theosophical literature. See, that's what you have told us. That is the correct way of understanding Mr. Krishnamurti. Thank you.
Can you listen me? Ready?
Thank you, sir. Continue, sir.
Sir, we are listening you. Shinde sir, Mathur ji kuch बोलिए.
बोलिए शिंदे जी.
What You said about your plan evolution. So have faith. You that faith itself that everything happens and way that they have
But there is some
to
disturbance in your.
a new way is being born. Humanity is going through a shift in consciousness. And we are witnessing an upgrade of the entire Earth system. That is what Carnal also mentioned. As you rise up these steps, you will get more and more perceptive power. And you see the truth more and more clearly. It is our work. That is what do effort. It is ourselves. Subtler and subtler one consciousness. But nothing more to tell. We have to have faith and then we will take satisfaction. Thank you. Thank you, Mathurji. Thank you, Pradesh.
Shetty, we are not listening
Thank you,
you
thank you.
properly. Maybe some disturbance. Maybe there is some disturbance in your voice. I mean, some disturbance in connection.
Is it? You can't listen, huh? Okay. Hello?
But there is disturbance in connection.
Okay.
Hello.
Now it is audible, sir.
Audible?
Yes.
Is it audible?
Yeah.
No, I was telling, have faith in the divine plan. The plan of evolution. And if you have faith in divine plan is working at right time. It is making us perfect and giving us more and more perceptive powers. And once we have this, there is a breakthrough. Old waves are broken and there is a total shift in human consciousness throughout the world. So we have to be with it, that's all. I think you can listen me now. Thank you,
brother. You are very right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very right, sir. Very right.
हेलो.
लोखंडे जी बोलिए.
हाँ, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि उत्क्रांति की प्रक्रिया में जैसे जैसे हम उत्क्रांत होते हैं हमारे सत्य भी बदलते जाते हैं. जैसे शंकराचार्य कहते हैं, शंकराचार्य ने जो सत्य कहा है कि शिवो अहम शिवो अहम. हेलो. हेलो माथुर जी, मुझे सुन रहे हैं आप?
हेलो लोखंडे जी बोलिए, आवाज सुनाई दे रही है.
हाँ, बीच में कोई डिस्टरबेंसेस है तो
नहीं आप बोलिए, कोई नहीं. आवाज आ रही है आपको?
तो मैं कहना ये चाहता था मैं कि जैसी उत्क्रांति की, इवोल्यूशन की जैसी जैसी अवस्था को हम अचीव करते हैं वैसे वैसे हमारे सत्य बदलते जाते हैं. हमारी मान्यताएं, हमारी समझ ये बढ़ती जाती है. जैसे शंकराचार्य ने जो सत्य जगत के सामने रखा, उन्होंने कहा है कि शिवो अहम, ये उनकी अंतिम अनुभूति थी. तो उस अनुभूति को हम एक समझने के लिए, चलो भाई शंकराचार्य जी ने कहा है तो ये सत्य होगा, लेकिन हमारी वैसी समझ अभी नहीं है, हमने जाना नहीं है. तो जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, प्रदीप जी ने बहुत अच्छा कहा है कि हमारा ऑब्जर्वेशन जितना डीप होगा, जितना माइन्यूट होगा, सत्य को हम उतना उस लेवल पे समझेंगे. तो पहले हमारा जो पूर्व ज्ञान है, जो हमारा मेंटल, हम कंडीशनल जो हमारी स्थितियां है, वो कंडीशन को हम कम करते जाएंगे धीरे धीरे. तो हमारा जो मान्यता है हमने, जो कंडीशन हम हुए हैं, ये कंडीशन धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाती है और सत्य का दर्शन हम करना शुरू कर देते हैं। और इसके लिए थियोसॉफी में जो कहा है कि ग्रेजुअली आदमी का डेवलपमेंट होता है। जैसे उम्र का पड़ाव लो, तो बचपन में हम खिलौने को सत्य मानते हैं, फिर थोड़े बड़े हो जाते तो खेल को सत्य मानते हैं, लेकिन जैसे जैसे हमारी फिजिकल समझ बढ़ते जाती है, इन चीजों को हम त्यागते जाते हैं, इनमें उतने इन्वॉल्व नहीं होते। उसी तरह सत्य की ओर जब हम इस सफर में शुरू होते हैं, तो पहले हमारी मान्यता, बाद में हमारी मान्यता, उम्र के पड़ाव के साथ और रिवोल्यूशन के जैसे जैसे हमारा उत्क्रांत मनस होगा, उत्क्रांत हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस होगा, हमारी समझ बढ़ती जाती है। और वो बुद्ध जो कहते हैं, या शंकराचार्य कहते हैं, या गीता में कृष्ण कहते हैं, ये उन्होंने सत्य की उद्घोषणा की है, लेकिन उन्होंने अपने लेवल पर की है। हमें वहां तक अचीव होने के लिए इस उत्क्रांति में बहुत प्रगति करना होगा। तो इसीलिए अल्टीमेट सत्य जो है, मेरी नजर में हर एक का अपनी अपनी कैपेसिटी के अनुसार होता है। उनके लिए जैसे जैसे वो आगे बढ़ेंगे, वो सत्य की उनकी व्याख्या या परसेप्शन बदलती जाता है। और सर
बिल्कुल ठीक लोग, ये समय समय पे बदलता रहता है, ये बात ठीक है। और हमको जो है लेवल्स की बात अभी करी गई कई बार, क्योंकि अलग अलग लेवल्स पे हम हैं, और जैसे जैसे हम गहराई में जाते हैं वो ठीक है। ब्रदर शिंदे जी ने भी बहुत अच्छे अच्छे पॉइंट्स लिए कि भाई जब हमारे अंदर से अवतरण होगा तभी होगा। और आज हमारे महापात्रा जी ने इतना अच्छा इन्वोक किया हम लोगों की इनर कॉन्शियसनेस को, कम से कम अंदर से कुछ तो हम झकझोरे अपने को, कहीं तो अपने को चेंज करने की कोशिश करें। ये बहुत अच्छी चीज है ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर। और किसी को कुछ कहना है तो अभी शेयर करें, या अपने विचार, या किसी को कुछ पूछना है तो, और थोड़ा सा किसी को अगर मन है तो पूछ सकते हैं। हेलो, अगर किसी को कुछ पूछना नहीं है तो हम लोग फिर, या कुछ शेयर नहीं करना है तो हम लोग आगे के बढ़ाते हैं अपनी प्रोसीडिंग्स को। और वी में थैंक ब्रदर महापात्रा अगेन फॉर इन्वोकिंग द इनर विद इन, इनर सेल्फ। हम अपने साथ जुड़ें, अपने अंदर जाएं, अपने अंदर प्रैक्टिकल हों। जो बार बार इन्होंने बात कही, हमको उसकी बहुत आवश्यकता है आज के जमाने में, कि हम लोग प्रैक्टिकल हों। सिर्फ थ्योरी से काम नहीं चलेगा, ये बात बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। सो यहाँ पे हम क्या नाम है इसको समाप्त करते हैं। और नेक्स्ट हमारा टॉक होगा, शिंदे जी लेंगे, ब्रदर शिंदे 21 तारीख को। और 21 नवंबर को क्या नाम है राधा बर्नियर की, चूंकि 97th बर्थडे आ रही है, 23 नवंबर 2020 को है, तो इसलिए राधा बर्नियर के बारे में शिंदे जी अपने विचार रखेंगे। और उससे पहले 14 नवंबर को हमको पता ही है दिवाली होने की वजह से हम लोग का मीटिंग नहीं होगा। हम एक बार फिर से कहेंगे कि ये हमारा जो टॉक है इसको हम लोग अपलोड करते हैं थियोसॉफी दिल्ली के नाम से यूट्यूब चैनल पे। तो किसी का छूट गया है या जो कोई देखना चाहे इसको देख सकते हैं। तो अभी हम लोग प्रेयर करके इस मीटिंग को क्लोज करेंगे। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति।